fashion, movies, hit music, gossip, and live from the red carpet reporting. Hello Hollywood is your new choice.
Hello Hollywood.
Hollywood news, Hollywood gossip, upcoming movies, top 10 music, hot news from Hollywood. We have a special report from special events, red carpets, fashion, parties from the heart of Hollywood in Hello Hollywood.
To sponsor this show or for advertising inquiries, call 310-738-7309.
Hello Hollywood.
Hello Hollywood Productions. 310-738-7309.
Hey guys, this is Kelin with Tech Savvy, and we're here today to just check in on the news and see how everything's going this week with technology. So let's jump in right here. The first tech, news-related article we're going to go over is just how, again, Zoom. We've been speaking about it every week. Zoom is becoming super, super popular, and we're just going to give you some tips today to actually look your best on Zoom. So the first one is just to check your lighting in your background. This is pretty simple. You just want to make sure you want to have some lighting in front of you. You can. This video is going to give you a little bit of information here about it as well. But essentially, you just want to have nice light in front of your face so that your face is lit up. You want your background to just be clean. If you do want to put any kind of decor in the background or anything like that, you don't need to really go too much. And again, a little bit of lighting is good, but you don't want anything too bright coming from the back because that can, affect the camera. So that's going to be that. And again, Zoom actually does have a virtual background, so if you want to take advantage of that, figure out how to use that and work it to your best advantage, and then you can take that as well. The second one is just to know your basic controls. You definitely want to just know how to mute your volume, press play, all that kind of good stuff. And just again, a little pro tip is that you can use the space bar to mute and again play your recording. Third, just to you want to dress professionally, so that is not anything too crazy. You don't have to start freaking out about what do I wear and let that hold up any kind of conversation. You just want to make sure you're wearing something that's not probably a t-shirt if you're a guy, and you don't want to be wearing anything that's just too casual on, especially if you're talking with, someone, if you're doing an interview or a meeting or something like that. Again, if you're talking with your friends, but essentially, you just want to have your hair done. If you're a man, shave. If you're a woman, I don't know, put a little bit of makeup, on TV. They use a lot of that kind of stuff. So you just want to make sure that you're going to look good in front of the camera and present yourself the way that you want to be seen. Number 4 here is just to stay focused. You don't want to be double tasking or multitasking when you're on a Zoom call, because again, eye contact when you're face to face with somebody is a huge thing, and then now eye contact when you're talking, on a video call is going to be huge as well. So you just want to make sure that you're focused and you're not, doing things over here, doing things over there. You're not completely just unfocused and your attention is going all over the place. Number 5 is you just want to make sure that your camera is working well. You don't want it to be overexposed. You don't want it to be blurry. You just want to make sure that your camera is well, and also your microphone. You want to make sure that people can hear you. A lot of people actually just plug in the headphones, or they'll use the AirPods to get some good quality microphone. If you don't want to go out and get something professional to do the job, you always have these available to you. And again, number 6 is just sound in the background. You don't want to have a whole bunch of sound. I think we've seen some viral videos where kids are running in the background and doing everything like that. So you just want to make sure that you have a clean sound environment to do a call, because again, the worst thing that could happen is people don't hear you and then you have to repeat yourself. So the next article that we have here that's been kind of interesting to us is actually these virtual businesses. And now one of them that's been taken there is virtual wine tastings. That in the past, um, wine tastings, these are something that we've normally you have to go to, and now businesses are actually taking these virtual, so that you actually can go online and order a tasting kit. And once you receive the tasting kit, they'll actually have videos that they'll link to, and you can do a virtual wine tasting. You'll get all the information about the wines, and the great thing about these is they could last shorter or longer, however whatever the company really wants to be doing with it. And you get to enjoy some wines with the information that we've learned to know and love about getting that in-depth knowledge about what we're actually drinking and what we're stuff like that, with pairings and cheese and all that kind of great stuff. So this is something great. You guys can go online and check these out. Just type in virtual wine tastings and see what they have to offer in your area, and with the companies and the wines that you're looking for. Number 3 here is starting a business right now during this epidemic. So it's crazy. Statistically actually the best time to start a business. People have time right now, and the thing is if you want to start an online business, it doesn't take too much as far as investment. So as far as age, a lot of people will say I'm too old to start a business or whatnot, but the thing is nowadays you don't have to be any age, because your demographic is out there. If you're in your 20s, your demographics out there. If you're in your 40s, if you're in your 50s, everybody's demographic is out there, and especially right now, they're open and ready for video. So, right now is a great opportunity to start that business that you've kind of always had as a passion project, and that, you never really got to. Start something you love. Digital guides right now are super, super hot. Everybody's trying to learn new skills and new talents. And if you've got one that you can help others learn, that's great. It's always great to also pair that with products that are complementary, or they might even need to learn the skill. And this is a great way for you to make some money during this time where, again, a lot of people are furloughed, or they're being laid off. And you know what, if you have any questions about this stuff, you can always give us a call, and we'd love to talk to you and figure out how we can get your business up and running. The fourth news release here is actually the iPhone 12. There's a lot of Apple users out there. Maybe you're even on, watching this right now from an iPhone. The iPhone 12 is going to be, it's been soon to be released. We've been hearing about it a lot lately. And they've actually, since this coronavirus pandemic has happened, they've actually pushed the date back. That's what we're hearing. So it's going to be probably around the fall time, around Christmas time. But we do have some news that we've been hearing. There's going to be 4 different types. There's going to be 2, lower priced iPhones that are going to be a little bit smaller. And again, they're going to be 2 different size screens. And then there's going to be the Pro size, where it's going to be the Pro and the Pro Max for the 12. The Pro Max and the Pro are probably going to have the 3 cameras on the back, and the smaller versions are going to have the 2 cameras, kind of just like the 11. But we're excited about these. They should have higher processing speeds, better cameras, and just again an upgraded and improved iPhone. So we're all looking forward to that, and we'll probably have some more videos on that as we get near to the date. All right, so that's it for the news. Let's jump into the future tech this week. So we've got some great products that we're excited to talk about today. The first one is called Remarkable 2. So paper reinvented. It's got the same kind of display as the Kindle, where it looked very similar to paper, and this is just going to basically replace your notepad and your writing tools. So this thing is going to be able to save and export any files that you save in here directly to PDF. You're going to be able to review your notes at a later date, save them all by categories. And this is just going to be an easy, readable, great battery life product. It's actually going to be the thinnest tablet ever made at only 4.8 millimeters. So it's going to be very, very light and easy to, take around with you wherever you go. If you're a business person, or you just love taking notes, or you're a writer, this could be something very, very powerful for you. It's going to come in at around $400, so not too bad of a price for a tablet that is going to have these features. But again, this is going to be huge, because it's going to give you that very sensitive and accurate pencil that a lot of people are looking for when they're drawing and writing. The next one here is called the Orbitkey Nest. This is in this day and age where everybody's trying to get more organized and everything's trying to get smaller. This is basically like a mini suitcase for all your necessities. The cool thing about it is it's actually got a wireless charger built into the top. So, for any of your devices that can charge wirelessly, you're going to be able to just put them right on top of here, and it's going to be able to, charge those devices and keep them ready for you when you need them. Also inside, they've got all these magnetic little dividers, so you can, it's not going to be disruptive to any of the different size things that you're carrying around, and you're going to be able to just move things around and keep those things secure, so they're not just sliding around everywhere when you're moving this thing around. And this is going to be great for anybody that's was used to carrying around maybe a backpack or again a briefcase, and they realized they didn't need all that stuff, especially now when we're just going to the coffee shop or going out for a little while. This is going to be that great alternative to be able to get all your stuff around, again, your phone chargers, all that kind of great stuff, and not have that bulky item. These are going to come in at around $90 when they're released. The next one here is the Astro Slide. This is basically an alternative to a lot of the phones that we have out there, an iPad, or an iPhone, or some of the Samsung phones, Galaxies, stuff like that. It's actually a 5G smartphone that's actually a computer hybrid. So what they did is they actually built in a computer style keyboard that's backlit, so you can use it at any time. And this is going to be essentially a mini computer that you're going to be able to use. It does run on Android 10 iOS, and again, it's got all your smartphone features that we've grown to love, and it's got your Wi-Fi. It's got all of that stuff. It's got a very, very high processing rate, so you're not going to run into any problems with that. And this is going to basically be a cheaper alternative to most of the stuff that we have right now, because these phones, since they're not a giant competitor in the market, they're coming in at a much lower price, and you can snag these up pretty affordably. Right now, their campaign is on Indiegogo, and you can go and support them to get this launched. But again, it is a new product, but it's something that I think a lot of people are going to like, because I think with these digital keyboards, and obviously the computers haven't gone to that yet, so this is might be an alternative for a lot of people. This is actually something kind of cool. It's a lighter watch. I know a lot of people carry around lighters everywhere where they go, and we probably all run into that problem of the lighter running out of lighter fluid and not being able to work. So this is going to be that alternative to that, and again, it's got a very sleek and classic look of just a regular watch. When you can actually slide it open, and it unveils a lighter. So if you're going anywhere from hiking to a night out, you'll be able to keep this on you, and it's going to be a lighter whenever you need it, wherever you go. And again, it's rechargeable, so you'll never have to run out of fluid or have to replace this. And again, it's actually a full-fledged watch, so you're going to be able to keep the time. And again, most people already wear watches, so if you're wearing a watch and a lighter, carrying a watch and a lighter around, this might kill two birds with one stone. And again, if you're actually are a smoker, we're not recommending that that's what it's for, but again, if you are, it will definitely help you in that circumstance as well. This is a great little device, and it looks very sleek. It's got the leather band on it, and you can actually, I think, if you find bandwidths that will are the same size, you can change the band on it. We don't know if the company actually provides those, but this could be something that's great for again, anybody that's looking for a lighter or a hiker or anything like that. The next one is we got here is the Kai gesture control. Last week we had a product that was actually just for essentially laptops that you could put on there, and it kind of now has gesture controls on there. But this actually controls almost everything, all your devices, from laptops to computers to TVs to smart TVs to tablets to drones, even your home devices, virtual VR headsets, kind of almost everything. It's a little wearable that goes onto your hand, and it tracks all of your hand movements. And essentially, you plug this in, you'll set it up to your computer, to whatever your device you're using. And now, again, all your gestures, it'll make everything all done by hand gestures. So this is going to be a really cool thing. Again, if you're into this kind of tech, we would definitely recommend checking this out. These it's not going to be as cheap as the one we spoke about last week, which came around like around 40-50 bucks, but this one does come in around $200. Again, it has a lot more usability, and you know, you're going to get a lot more gestures in there. But check that out if you're in it. Again, that's Kai Gesture Controls, Kai. The next one here is the Black & Decker Stream Mop. Steam mops. So again, this is nothing that's brand new, but again, it's much smaller. Essentially, this will clean all your surfaces. So from wood to metal to ceramics to tiles, all that kind of good stuff. It's even you can clean your walls with all. It has multiple different attachments. So this is gonna be a very versatile tool to have around your house to clean basically almost any surface, and it is just going to be able to work with water or any kind of cleaning solution that you want to pour into the canister, and it's just going to be able to again really get into those nooks and crannies. So this is actually a cool thing. It's called the Droid Diver Droid. Sorry about that. So what this is actually a diving tool. So this is going to basically give you all the stats that you're looking for when you're diving: your depth, your oxygen toxicity. It's going to actually record all of your dives. It give you temperature in the water. It's going to give you a compass, and it's going to basically give you all the things that you're looking for when you're diving. It's got a great app that links to it, as well as a sensor that you link to it, and it comes with this great case. And it basically just makes your water truly waterproof. And now you'll never have to worry about if you're diving too far. I know that the iPhone is waterproof, and a lot of the phones are waterproof, but only to a certain depth. And this will give you that comfortable feeling that you don't have to worry about that anymore. And then now, so this is and that again, that's going to come in at around anywhere from $100 to $200, depending on which setup you get. This is actually called the measuring wheel gear drive. So these kind of measuring tools have been available to professionals for years. I'm sure maybe if you've ever been to a baseball game or anything like that, and you'll see them measuring things out with these. But now you'll be able to get this, for any consumer that's looking for a measuring tape you don't have to actually have different ones for different lengths. This is going to be able to measure anything that you're looking for. It's great for people that own homes, that are doing projects, and they need to measure things out, from again paint to outdoor stuff where you're putting in AstroTurf, or doing anything with in the backyard. So again, this is going to be good for indoors as well as outdoors. And again, you'll be able to pick these up for about $31 online, and it's going to just be a very, very easy tool to get your measurements that you're looking for in. So now let's jump into the products under 50 bucks. I know you guys have been liking these products, and again, it just gives you stuff that anybody can get. They're all available right now on Amazon. So let's dive into the first product here. The first product is called the Adreno Fit Photo Grip. So basically what it's a camera grip that you put your phone into this, and now it almost feels and looks like a traditional camera, where you got the shutter button on there. And the cool thing about this though is it actually is a wireless charger built in, so while you're using it, you're not going to have to worry about the Bluetooth draining your battery or anything like that. It also, the shutter button actually slides out, so it doesn't need to be on the phone all the time. You can actually put this on a tripod or whatnot, and then just slide that button out and take pictures with it. It also comes with a tripod, a mini tripod. So if you're looking for a mini tripod in a case like this is a great solution. And the stand is also self-standing, so if you don't have the tripod and you want to actually put it into portrait mode, you'll be able to have that right there at your fingertips. This Adorfit Photo Grip Q runs for about 59 bucks online right now. These are actually these are very it's not necessarily technology, but it's going to work with your technology. These are called the Dragon Grips, and these only run for about 10 bucks. But if you've ever had something that was a little bit too sleek almost, you're going to be able to put these grips on essentially almost anything, from controllers to phones to again, they're showing your gaming controllers here, but again, laptops, literally anything that you could imagine that you want a little bit more grip on. They are little hexagon shaped, so you're going to be able to put these in almost any format you'd want, and again, they're going to fit almost anywhere. Again, here's a mouse pad that has it on there. And again, this is just going to be for anything that you've ever maybe felt like you might drop it or anything like that. This is going to just help you never drop your phone again, never have something slip out of your grip, and just again keep your technology safe from falls and from again anything that could happen to them. Again, maybe even sliding on surfaces. So this is actually a cool product too. It's called the Sharper Image Digital World Clock. It runs about 21 bucks. And the cool thing about this clock is it's a conversation starter. It's got a very interesting style. It tells you what the time is by 5-minute increments, and it's with this beautiful LED display. It's going to get at night. You'll still be able to see it because again, it's very lit up very well, and it's just going to be a great addition to any desk, any bedroom, even an office. It's going to be great for all that kind of stuff. It is powered by a USB AC adapter that just plugs into any wall. And again, this is a great product. It's made by a brand that we've all learned to know and trust, which is Sharper Image. And again, it won't set you back too much at only 21 bucks. You can get this if you like interesting clocks. This is definitely going to be a conversation starter in your house. This is the Sharper Image charging speaker. It comes in at about $46, and the cool thing about this is it's a wireless speaker and as well as a wireless charger. So you're going to be able to get a lot of wireless things going on here. So you'll be able to play music while your phone is charging wirelessly. You can set your phone in either a portrait or landscape mode. So whichever way you are preferring it, looking at your music, you'll be able to do that. And again, as far as Sharper Image products go, they're very high quality. So the speaker actually has a good weight to it, and it's got some great sound quality. So if you're looking for a great speaker that you can keep in your room, even on the go, this could be a solution for you. It's again, it's not too big, so it's small enough to throw into a bag or whatnot. And if you want to be the life of the party and take this with you somewhere, I think that might work out for you. This is actually a game. So again, if you're a gamer and you're at home and during this time where we can't really do much, this is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It's a new third-person action adventure game. It comes in at about 39 bucks online. You can find it for, and Business Insider has said this is the best Star Wars game ever, as well as Gaming Trends said this is a masterpiece. So as far as PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, it's on both of them. So again, the graphics on these systems are amazing, and this doesn't fall short on that. So if you're a Star Wars fan, go check this game out, guys. This is going to give you that whole experience of becoming a Jedi. You'll learn from scratch, and from reviews of the past Star Wars games, they're kind of almost too easy because of the Jedi's powers. But again, this one is going to give you that whole experience from learning from a beginner to being a Jedi master. So go check out that game. So that's it for today's tech news, guys, and tech products. Again, just want to always leave it off with, again, if you guys are looking for, if you guys own a business or want to start one, give us a call. We love to talk with you. We've got you with everything from video to websites to application development, and we're here to listen to what your dreams are and help them become a reality. So again, if you're looking for a website from scratch, or you already have one or an existing website and you're looking to upgrade that thing and get it into the 21st century, so it gives your consumers that real wow effect, we're here for you. Come check us out online at togethernessmedia.com. The number should be below if you do want to check us out, and give us a call to get your free consultation. Otherwise, my name is Kelin, and I'll be here with you guys next week on Tech Savvy. Hope you have a great one. Bye.